Hey guys, it's Liz, and today I am here to share with you another project. This time I decided to participate in JBLdyScrapper48 challenge that she's got going on this month. And her challenge was to alter a spoon or a fork. And I've been wanting to alter a spoon for the longest time since I've seen these beautiful altered spoons on Pinterest. So I thought, what a perfect opportunity. And I always love a challenge, so decided to participate this time. So let me show you what I created. And I'm so excited about it because I think it came out so cute. And here it is. It's my altered spoon, you guys. Very cute. I love the way it came out. I decided to go, for a fairy theme. I love fairies and nature, so that's what I decided to do. And let me walk you through the steps. This is just a really old spoon or a ladle, and it was, really old and tarnished. And what I did is I coated the entire spoon with some gesso, and then I took strips of dictionary paper and adhered them all over using some Mod Podge. And of course, most of the paper got covered up. I think you could still see a little bit down here. But and I used a lot of texture, as you could see, but most of it got covered up. I just basically used it as something for the texture to grab onto. So, and oh my god, I had so much fun with this. And anyways, after I adhered all the dictionary paper, I then went ahead and used some more gesso all over it. And as you could see, and I created little bumps and lumps all over the thing. And then, let's see, I used some ink. I used the Distress ink in Walnut Stain, Brushed Corduroy, and Vintage Photo. And I just dabbed it all over, the spoon. And then I used lots of embossing powder in Vintage Photo to get this absolutely gorgeous texture that you see. Look at that. And it gives it like a really earthy texture, and also very rusty looking at the same time. So I really, really like that. And you can see a lot of it up here. See? Oh, and I also used Snow Tex in some places. I hope you guys could see that, like the little clumps right here. That just adds more texture, and you can see some of the different colors of the ink that I used. I really like the way this came out. I think it's so darling. And so anyways, after I used the Vintage Photo Distressed embossing powders all over, I think it creates like a really good base for like a tree, which is exactly what I was going for. I adhered these little branches on here, and these little branches I just cut out of chipboard using my Spellbinder's die. And I did the same technique on them. I applied gesso first, inked them up with the different distress inks, and then used the embossing powder. And like I said, it really looks like real branches. It's really, really cool. And let's see, here for the base of the tree, or the tree trunk, see these little vines here, these little wires? That's actually electrical tape. I have this huge roll. Let me show you. Here we go. It's just electrical tape. I used it for two reasons. I used it, one, to give the illusion of little vines going, wrapping around the branch, or the tree trunk I should say, and also to hold these little branches up to give them more support, see, so they're not moving. That way they're not so flimsy. And I would show you the back, but the back is ugly. It's got all kinds of wire and glue, and of course this is meant to go hanging, so you're not going to see the back. The back is hideous. But anyways, okay, moving on. So let's see, I created all the little branches out of my Spellbinder's die. I thought they were adorable. And I just added them in the back, to the back of the spoon. And then I added these beautiful little flowers. These are flowers from I Am Roses that were white. And I stained them using the Lindy'sStampgang. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name right now. I know it's like a magenta something or other. I'll put the link down below, or the name down below, so you guys can look, but it's beautiful, and I just love how bright it is and very spring-like, very cheerful. I love it. So all the little flowers were, sprayed with that, or actually it was my color shot that I used. So I thought those were really cute, and I just added them in some of the branches. Very nice. And this vine here with the leaves, this is a ribbon that my hubby got me from the scrapbooking haul I did a while back, and I just wrapped it, going around the spoon, right there, the handle of the spoon, So it's, you know, it mimics the vines that wrap around the tree trunks. Very pretty. And up here, I made this out of chipboard. I just wanted to do like a little wooden sign. I ran it through my embossing folder using the wood grain, the Tim Holtz wood grain embossing folder. And I really like the way that came out. And then I inked it up a little bit to give it the look of wood. And, well, before I did that, I did stamp that sentiment on there, or that word. It says enchanting. Move a little leaf, enchanting. See? So it's like a little fairy forest, a little enchanted forest, if you may. And up here, this is just a little brad that I attached, so it can look like a little nail head. Very cute. And I left a little opening up here, as you can see, and that's where you can hang the spoon, you know, by like a little hook or a nail on the wall. I think that's perfect, and I really, really like this. Now let me show you here the bottom. All I did here, I added a lot of moss. And this is, you know, moss that you can pick up in the flowers section of your craft store. And I thought it worked really well as grass. Here I have a little, this is a Prima resin piece. It's the little toadstools. And what I did to them, I just painted them in the vintage white color. And then I inked the tops of the toadstools with vintage photo. Let me get closer here. There we go. And I inked them up with vintage photo, and then I applied a little bit of gesso to the tops to mimic, you know, all the little spots that they get. So I really like those, the way those came out. And this is just a little butterfly that was fussy cut out of one of the papers that I have. I used glossy accents on the wings to just accent it. Very cute, right? And this is my little Tim Holtz doll. I gave him 2 thick coats of gesso to make him look like stone. I inked him up a little bit with my sponge in the vintage photo to age him up a little bit. And then I used the rock candy crackle paint. And I really hope the camera can pick up on some of this crackle because it looks amazing. And I just used it all over him to give him a more aged look. Really, really like the way he came out. And the wings, I don't know if you guys can see them back here. There we go. The wings, I just fussy cut again from one of my papers. I believe this is from the Gabrielle collection by Bo Bunny. I fussy cut them out. I used stickles all over the wings. A light bit of gesso just on the tips. And then I glued them onto his back. So he's a little fairy, and I think he's so precious, so cute. And let's see, I added these 2 little pebbles, and these 2 little pebbles I stole from Kayla. Kayla's my 7-year-old, and she collects rocks. She has this huge rock collection, and actually she let me borrow 2 of them. So I added the 2 little boulders here to the moss. Very cute. And here I decided to create like a little, sort of like a little rose bush. So I just added 3 little roses, and these roses are I'm roses as well. They were white, and I painted them with the Grab-A-Guy Gold. And then I used a lot of diamond dust on the tops. I don't know if you guys could see that. See how it shimmers? There's diamond dust because it's fairy dust. So I added some on top, and again, this cute little butterfly was fussy cut from paper. I used glossy accents on the wings. Very nice. And for the rim of the ladle, I used glossy accents all on the rim, and I used, I put a bunch of diamond dust all around it for sparkle, and then I dabbed a little bit of gesso on top. Hopefully you guys can see all that. But it's very shimmery, and then I just sprinkled diamond dust all over the moss, you know, for added shimmer, because it's like little fairy dust all over. But it's so pretty. I think it came out so cute. And like I said, I love doing challenges because I always like to create something different, and I like to challenge myself, you know, as a scrapper. I like to always kind of step outside my comfort zone and try new things, and I really, really am happy with the way this spoon came out. It's so cute. I had so much fun doing this, and you know, thank you so much, Karen, for hosting this challenge. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what all the other ladies created. I haven't seen anyone else's because I didn't want to get influenced by anyone. I wanted to create, you know, my own thing, and you know how that is. Sometimes you see something, and then before you know it, you're creating something similar. So I wanted to do my own without seeing anyone else's first. And I am very happy with the results. So again, thank you so much, Karen, for hosting this wonderful challenge. I had a ton of fun. And you guys, I hope you guys really like my spoon. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll make sure to get back to you. But that's my little project for you today, and hope you guys like it. Thank you so much, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.